Aw shucks, I'm back. I just had an error and I'm back. Guys, how y'all like my fro? Huh? I am pumped. I think this is my third live stream video and I am so excited to be doing it because I need to do these videos. Chad Chisholm first. What's going on, Chad? What town you from? I'm in New Orleans, kicking it with my family, and we went to the French Quarters last night and I had so much fun. And I'm talking about, it's just been so much fun down here. Jamaica. Let me tell you something about the Jamaican people and the New Orleans people, okay? Jamaican people and New Orleans people are the same. When you come here, you're gonna see, in order to know that about the two cultures, you're gonna have to be around them the most. Now, I was living in New York at first. Well, not at first. I'm from New Orleans, okay? And I was living in New York, but before I moved to New York, I was living in D.C. And everybody in D.C. used to be like, "Are you Jamaican? Are you Jamaican? Are you Jamaican? Are you Jamaican?" Everywhere I go, probably because my dialect in New Orleans, our dialect is islandy too. We actually are islanders down here. You got to see the land, the clouds, how the clouds move, and yes, shout out to Jahan. Please subscribe to that brother's channel. I'm just so honored to be included in not one but two of his projects and a few of his videos. So shout out to Jahan Jones. I'm talking about that brother is gonna get what he is after. I mean, he's actually getting it right now. So anyway, what I was saying about Jamaica and New Orleans, you gotta come and you gotta see the people to know, when I go to other towns, I'm very good with I can see if you got an accent before you even talk. I can see the way your mouth is shaped. It's just from being around all these different people in all these different towns, LA, DC, New York, New Orleans, all these different people. So before you even meet me, I could just see if you're gonna have an accent. And I'm talking about, if I did not know any better, I would think everyone in New Orleans was Jamaican. Just how they look, the shape of the mouth, our dialects are similar, but I only know that the people from Jamaica, when they were, when the tribes were migrating, whether it was slavery or whether it was the original tribes of America were migrating to these different parts of the world, I know for a fact that that same tribe from Jamaica also landed in New Orleans, also landed in certain parts of South Carolina, also landed in certain parts of Haiti, also landed, probably derived from Nigeria and Ghana. All of those people remind me of each other. And I'm just, obviously speculating this. I can't say it for a fact, but I can say this is I am constantly befriending Jamaican people. No, I'm in New Orleans right now, but I live in LA, obviously. I am constantly befriending Jamaican people, and I'm talking about not oh, you got a Jamaican accent, oh, I know about Jamaica. No, I'm talking about I will be friends with a person 2 years, 15 years. I've known this one girl, came down to New Orleans, this girl, and hooked me up with all the shows, and then we sitting in the car kicking it. I'm like, Chef, she is so cool. And then she's like, well, my mother is Jamaican. I'm like, another surprise Jamaican friend? Guys, it's because this lady in the Bahamas, she said it best when I took this little, you know how they get you with the timeshare, they'll pay you $100, but then they want to keep you in there all day until you buy that timeshare. But she said it best. I said, well, how do you know that the people that's from here are not signing up for this class? And she said, locals know locals. And that is the truest thing, because I'm talking about when somebody is from New Orleans, they Jamaican, they Nigerian, I could just see it before I even get to them. So anyway, you say you know Jada Fade. No, I do not know Jada Fade just yet. But whoever Jada Fade is, may I meet them and may they be a good spirit, because I'm into meeting good spirits. Y'all see I'm rocking the fro. This is my version of the fro. All weekend long I was trying to get the short curly fro, okay? And my hair, like they say, when you have color in your hair, it can't do it. You know, it'll make your hair straight or whatever. So when my hair was like shorter, it would curl up, but then it would get to this, like every lip, it would always be these like straight pieces in the front. Like even when it was this short, these pieces right here that was this long would be straight. But then when it grew this long, these pieces would be curly and then the end would be straight. So it's just like, I was trying this week and I plaited it and twisted it up and put it in the Bantu knots and used gel and blow dry. And I'm talking about, I just got to accept that this is the fro that I got to give the people. Ouch, I just bumped my head. And that's it. I just got to give them this fro because this is the one thing I can accomplish by just blow drying this and just rocking it out. And I actually love it straight. I actually love it poofy because now it's like actually carefree. And it seems like anytime I wear it like this, then I go all natural. No lipstick, no blush, no eye concealer, no eyelashes. Because I just love it. I'm in the French Quarters right now. I came to this restaurant, this fast food restaurant, Crystals. Because I haven't been here in forever since I was a baby, and I saw it the other day, but this dude was hounding me to buy some weed, and I was like, oh no, your bags are too small. And then I actually was with my family this weekend, so I wasn't really smoking weed because I didn't want to come inside with the red eyes and then everyone would be like, look at the black sheep of the family. So you said nobody else is commenting. Oh, all I need is you. All I need for Christmas is you. All I need is you. I'm doing this, like, even if people aren't on live, I just started doing these live videos, so I don't worry about people joining on them, but I do worry about doing the videos, you know, pretty often so that when people come to my page and they're looking at the other videos and, you know, they have these videos as well. So, you know. Anyway, Thanksgiving was absolutely fantastic. Me and my family, we ate good. My mama rented this big old house in New Orleans, and we all stayed at the same place, which was great. And this year, we finally got back to New Orleans because we all from New Orleans, but we all live in different places, a lot of us. So we was having it at different places, sometimes Orlando, sometimes Atlanta. But I'm like, why are we having it at any other town when we all are from here and we could see both sides of our family when we come to New Orleans? So I'm like having a fit because I'm like, my daddy family down here too. I want to see them too. I don't just want to be stuck in another town where I can't see the other people. And then, you know, we could see high school friends and all this. So, but look, this is so crazy is, honey, my family, oh, when I get way famous and rich and famous, they will forever keep me humble because I'm talking about, I have been having a fit about seeing my daddy family. We need to come to New Orleans to see my daddy family. We need to come to New Orleans, child. I get down here and see and call my daddy family, and can't none of them even make it down here, and I am the last on their list. And you know what? At first, I was so pissed off. Like, what? I done had all this fit to come see y'all, and now y'all not even available. Like, after I done put my mama family through this. And I realized, too, as I am just one big-ass spoiled brat because they've, you know, I was telling my Auntie Jackie, I was like, I am the one that comes down here to see. You know, I work for myself, and I'm spending my money coming down here to see y'all, and ain't nobody ever come to see me. And oh, I know why they ain't come to see me, because they've sent me their plane money over the years in support of my career. So let me just slap myself and pipe it back down and go see my people. What I'm doing for Christmas, huh? Yes, thank you so much, but I am gonna have to use that bathroom, and I see y'all been telling people they gotta buy something, but I did buy something. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because look, I'm in this restaurant, Crystals. I told you I was in this restaurant. And honey, they at the location where everybody come and see. They see the first restaurant, so they come in and want to use the bathroom. But all I've been hearing is, you got to make a purchase so you can use the bathroom. You got to purchase something. That's all I've been hearing, like every 45 seconds. So luckily, I have made my purchase. And I've eaten my purchase. What am I doing for Christmas? I don't even know what I'm doing for Christmas. I think I'm going to be in D.C. for Christmas because I have a show on the 18th. So I have a show on the 18th with Royalty. She just opened up a new comedy club, and I just cannot wait. You know, the black comedy clubs is popping up, baby. The black comedy clubs is popping up. Thank you so much. So I'm so happy about that, to be working with her. That is Wednesday, December 18th. I'll be posting it on my social media, which you can see at I am DEL Harrison. And it's going down, baby. It's going down. I think I'm about to get back out here because I've been here in the Bay. It's Bayou Classic Weekend in New Orleans. You do shopping on Black Friday? No, I do not do shopping on Black Friday. Honey, let me tell you something. I am anti-Black Friday. I am anti-Black Friday. I am anti a whole bunch of black people going out to spend money outside of their neighborhoods. And I mean it. I'm talking about, I cannot stand us, like, you know, Black Friday, I've been seeing the posts of, and I haven't even researched this, so, you know, but I've been seeing the posts on people's pages saying that Black Friday started with the sale of slaves that we used to be Black Friday. Now, I don't know if that's true. I got to do, like, more research on it because I'm just seeing it on people's pages, but what I'm telling you, I'm not even worried about what the history of it is. I'm worried about what the meaning of it now is, and just like they market Christmas, everything, go out, spend your money, go out, do that. I'm like, oh, no. I won't be spending not near $1 on a specific day. No, I don't believe in that. You know, when you're an entrepreneur, you watch, I mean, you don't watch every single dollar because certainly you find some, you know, crapola to spend your money on. But the thing about it too is all the shopping sprees and going and get TVs and going, that be the furthest thing from your mind. If I get any extra money, it's going to a class, it's going to a bill. If it's, I mean, I can't even put the adjective extra in front of the money. You know, right now, but guess what? This is my last year because I will be putting extra on everything in the future. You say which LA team is better, Lakers or the Clippers? Nah, you asked the wrong person, but from what I hear, it's the Clippers. But the Lakers just did beat the Pelicans the other day because my cousin and them went to the game. And, you know, LeBron is there, and everyone loves LeBron. So, you know, why we have to choose a team? I'm going to just say both of them. Both of them is the bomb diggity. You know why we got to compare? Both of them is bomb. Anywho, I'm telling you, I don't know who has been in New Orleans for like 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. I don't know which town is worse for the beggars, baby. Is it New Orleans or New York? Because when I'm in New York, I can't even reach for my wallet before I am seeing the beggars come. Lord, it be, you know, I'm talking about I get tested the most because, you know, I'm all about having a giving spirit because I want the Lord to give to me freely. But I'm talking about I really be like that because I can't even give to one before 17 other ones come into the store and be like, excuse me, you got that. Everybody come with the same store. You know, my granddaughter died in the fire. We got to burn. I'm like, y'all better cut that, leave that script alone and create a more original script because I don't believe everybody grandbaby is dying in fires. This is the 15th grandchild that died in fires. Yes, I do the videos with Tyree, and I can't wait to get back. I got one I need to post right now. I think I'm going to post it tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to post it on Monday because we got one more in the tank. But yes, I do the videos with Tyree, and I love doing the videos with Tyree. That is him, Jahan, Daphne. I love working with them all. I can't wait to work with Big Ja. I work with Big G Wayne already. I can't wait to work with them all because I love doing the videos. You know, I love being able to be a part of videos, but I am right now focused on getting on more television and film. So I do a lot of like film and TV acting, and you know, that's where I want to go in my career. And when you choose where you want to go in your career, you got to go towards it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to not to let myself be swept away into other projects. Like, so I love the fact that I can do the videos with these guys because it is marketing for my acting skills and it does build my fan base, and I love building my fan base. But you know, in order to do television and film, you got to focus on it, and you got to audition more, you got to act more, you got to, you know, be you know, doing all types of stuff to try to get more. And I can say that I like when I get back to LA, I have a short film and a feature film that I am booked for. So, and thank you so much, Lord Jesus, because sometimes you look at other people's journey and you're like, should I be doing that? Should I go this way? They get this, they get popular for that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Chad. But you cannot look at another person's journey and decide you're going to do it that way, because that way works for them. But you got to trust your intuition. You got to trust it. You got to trust what the Lord is telling you to do. So that's what I try to do. The Lord tell me to audition. The Lord tell me to go after the film and TV, because I do stand up. So I want to do stand up more, and I want to be a real household name. And I mean, not that any other way will not lead you to it, but I know what the Lord is telling me, so I got to just do that and do the videos, but also focus on auditioning and getting some of these roles. Because, it's just our time, Lord. It's our time. Anything we want is at our fingertips, so we got to just do that shit. I feel so much better. I was feeling a little like congested when I first came in here, so I just sat and chilled, probably because of the change of weather. Normally I'm sweating down, but last night I slept under the window, so now I'm feeling so much better. But I gotta get back out and get out in these streets. Let me tell y'all something, how the Lord will have a plan for you. I'm all about the Lord. The Lord will have a plan for your day. Okay, now I'm supposed to go see, my daddy was supposed to come here into New Orleans. He lives 2 hours away in Baton Rouge. He didn't get a chance to come, okay? So my Auntie Jackie was gonna take me there. Then I called her and she said she feel like she was coming down with a scratchy throat. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, scratch the plans then, because I don't want you feeling sick. I don't want to bother you to even go out there when you're feeling sick. So, is it okay to date Latina girls? Give me 1 second. Let me finish telling this story, and then I'm going to answer you all. I'm going to answer it all. So I went over there. I had accepted the fact that I wasn't going to go see my daddy because I didn't have a ride out there, and he didn't have a ride over here. And then I just happened to have my mama. Mama was driving back to D.C. because all my family was leaving today. And I had my mama drop me off at my cousin's house. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to walk to the French Quarters from my cousin's house because it's only like 1.5 miles. So I walk and I just call my daddy, just because me and my daddy talk almost every day. And I just want to kick it with my daddy and see what's up. And my daddy was like, oh, my friend is there and her car just ran hot. And she needs somebody to help her. So I'm like, oh, okay, you need somebody to help her. And I just noticed this was like a good friend of his. And he wanted me to help her, so I just, humbled myself. And I'm like, well, where is she at? Child, this lady was 2 minutes from where I was. Now, how could that possibly be? That I'm from Los Angeles. I just happened to get dropped off over there, and my whole family was like, we'll take you to the French Quarters. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to walk. And then I just walked, and then my family came back, and I was still standing there 10 minutes later because I wanted to get the GPS going, and I was checking my Instagram and doing all that. And then they happen to call my daddy, and then I'm 2 minutes from the lady. Then I'm 8 minutes from a gas station where I could get her some antifreeze. Then I get there, and this guy is walking by to help me put in the antifreeze. Then the antifreeze start leaking. Then we right by our restaurant. We go get some foil from the restaurant, which is right outside of the car. Then we plug up the hole. Then she finds some rubber cement in her car, so that then I use the rubber cement to like tack on the foil so that the hole could be patched up. And then the sun, we use the sun to like melt the cement down so it could like cement more. I'm talking about how the Lord will just use you. And then the lady was like, I'm going back to Baton Rouge tonight, and I live across the street from your daddy, so you could just ride with me. And then I called my cousin, I'm gonna ride with her. Then I called my cousin, and my cousin is coming back in the morning to New Orleans from Baton Rouge so she can get on the plane. I'm talking about when the Lord has a plan for you, it's better than what you could have planned. And that is what I am realizing every day. It is, what I'm saying? Like, I'm just walking around New Orleans like, oh, and then the lady was like, her friend was in the car. Her friend was like, can I offer you some money? And I was like, well, you don't have to do anything. I'm doing everything out of the goodness of my heart. But, if you want to give me anything, that would be so nice. I could have lunch for the day. And she was like, well, here you go. Lunch for the day. I'm talking about, I was going to have lunch for the day anyway, but I'm just talking about how you could just when you are like, my main thing is to keep the faith is to really keep the peace inside of your system, to not have the anxiety, to not have all these other things, you know, in your system that's interrupting your peace, because that's how you keep the faith. And I was just walking around like, all right, Lord, I'm just going to keep the faith and see what you got for me today. And I'm talking about the largest surprise of my life. So that's why I was just like, okay, I'm going to come in here and chill, since I'm going to wait on them and ride back with them and surprise my daddy and come right on back the next day where I could go sing and... Amen, Lord. Amen, Lord. Thank you so much, Lord Jesus. Okay, on to your question. Can black guys date Latina girls? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. When black dudes decide to date outside their race, and I see a black dude and he's dating outside his race, very rarely am I interested in that guy. Like, very rarely is that guy even attracting a lot of black girls. It's almost like once you get that like stint of like, you know, Latina on your penis, it tells the black woman like, oh, okay, he's over there, he's happy over there. But a lot of times people are, I mean, women are beautiful. All you know, every race of woman is beautiful. Every race of man is, you know, there's some good looking people in all the races. But you know, I can see how people like prefer a certain one because women are just so beautiful or whatever. But you know, when you do prefer a certain one as a black male, see, that's where I can't, that's where I feel like your self-esteem is challenged, because you come out of a black vagina and now you're preferring something that is not even in your nature. Like, so there's something like, even, you know, even I had this conversation with my with one of the producers that I work with, and she was just like, you know, this Latina girl was bragging about getting all the black men, and I'm just like, well, that's a disgrace to your own men, the men in your own race, that you would have to brag about getting the black man, which is telling you're telling your own race that, hey guys, you're lower than the black man, so that's why I have to brag on getting them, because I don't, you know, I find you on a lower level. See, black people, black women in particular, we don't have to brag about getting men of other races, because we love the men in our race. Now, of course, there's, you know, always exceptions to the rule. You know, black women dating more white men, and you know, some people are just compatible with whomever they choose, and I'm with all of that. It's only when you prefer that, like when you prefer over your own, and also too, now keep in mind, some people are, I feel like when you prefer the other race, like when you just have this affinity to the other race and they have this affinity, maybe you have some roots that's deep rooted in you, like, you know, you prefer Cuban men and you a black woman, maybe you have some Cuban roots, or you have some kind of compatibility with where they prefer you and you prefer them, so that's cool, like that's who you're compatible to. But when you're avoiding your own race for a particular reason, that's where your self-esteem low. When you got to brag about another, you know, you have attracted men of this other race. You said, what does EBT stand for? So many things EBT stands for. I just thought of the funniest one, but I was like, no, I'm gonna EBT. What does it officially stand for? I don't know even know if I officially stand for, but you know what, I was just thinking EBT was standing for every black thought, but then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna disrespect us, because more white people are on welfare than any other race, so no, I'm not about to disrespect us. But I don't even know, I think it's electronic, who knows, I gotta look it up. But in order for me to look it up, I gotta get off here with y'all. And I think I'm about to get off anyway, because it's been 23 minutes and 54 seconds. And guess what? You've been watching The Dell Show. Thank you so much for joining me on the live. Thank you so much, chat. Love you.